Here we are in the computer science building. Just about a week ago, today's the 16th, on the 10th, this seems to be the route that the killer of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, came this way or up the staircase up here to the left. They have it fenced off up there. But we know that he accessed the rooftop through stairways. This is probably the route taken. And sun's not in the best spot for us from the angle. The sun was not at the west when Tyler was getting in position. It was not this late in the day, so the sun's a little brighter right now. But here's the other stairway that he may have come up. Also cordoned off down there. Under active investigation, but as you can see, it's just a little jump over a fence here to get right out there on the roof. The police are obviously watching this area and heightened patrols in the area. It's sad to see humans do these kind of things to each other. We've been doing it for a long time. Out there, that lake that we see in the distance is the Utah Lake. Charlie would have been speaking straight down this path. If we could go down to the end there, you'd see there's an American flag that's a good 20 by 30 foot in diameter that they put up in memory of Charlie. I'll take you down and get another video down there later. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about this kind of systemic violence that we promote in our societies. It's really unfortunate. The Catholics, many people want to go and throw Europeans under the bus as being these evil people, and that Native Americans never did anything wrong here in the Americas. Well, the Native Americans were fighting each other a lot. We're doing a course right now on history in the Americas, and the Native Americans would kidnap and force labor on other tribes to come force them into their tribe. The Europeans would come and try and completely conquer the area and take over the Native Americans' land. When Columbus came over, he initiated this act of violence to the natives that were peaceful to him on receiving him. He kidnapped 25 Native Americans from the island of the Hispaniola, or the Hispaniola, as some Americans would say, which is modern-day Haiti. and Dominican Republic, where he first landed. So of them, only 8 of them survived. So his kidnapping ended up in the demise of all these other people. And then the Catholics came in, took over all of South America, part into North America. The English did their damage with the 13 colonies. I'm not trying to say we hate anybody for this, because it's done. Nowadays, over this lake, around the perimeter of this lake, we used to have a tribe of Indians called the Timpanogos Indians. And when Brigham Young came here with his Mormon settlers, they took it over and fought and killed, and the ones that were not killed were displaced and starved to death and froze to death by being displaced. Native Americans survived in a very, they needed their territory to survive off of, and when you just take them and kick them off, well, only about 20% of those people survive. 20 to 30% is what the calculations are. And so whether it's fanatic Christians, fanatic, Charlie was Christian, and I'm not trying to say we hate all Christians. I'm trying to say, look at what we do when we get radical. And, we should be fighting for humanity, not destroying people. Freedom of speech is a good thing for us. If you don't like what somebody says, do better speech. I think a lot of the left gets intimidated by smart people like Charlie Kirk. I don't agree with everything Charlie did, but it seems like he was a good man, And it's a shame that we can't let people just talk. And, enough said.